Shout out to all my Power Rangers fans who are having fun at the Lexington convention. Shout out to the Jason David Frank fans who are having fun at Wizard World. Shout out to all my tech friends who are down in South by Southwest. What am I doing? I am in my place recapping an episode of Power Rangers, which I'm sure will lead to a lot of comments of people saying I make too many Power Ranger videos, or that Sentai is better, or why haven't I talked about Austin St. John's Survival's End yet, or the new independent Power Ranger movie that's being made. Why didn't I stick with computer programming? That intro was sad. Hi, I'm Andre, I'm a black nerd with another Power Rangers Dino Charge recap. In this week's episode, The Tooth Hurts, Sledge sends down a chef monster named Cavity who plans to get the inner gems from the Power Rangers by giving them all evil tooth decay from eating an evil cake. Power Rangers is super serious, you guys. It's super serious. Yes, Poisandra is trying to get the perfect wedding cake, so she has this monster try to make one, but his cake makes you actually hurt your teeth. It's so bad that your teeth glow purple, which leads to the gum disease, gingivitis. Foolproof plan, give everybody free samples of this cake so that they all get tooth decay and then take over the world. And the Power Rangers are trying to stop it, but the only problem is Riley and Chase are having a little bit of a bro argument. Riley is the type of person that is super focused, everything is articulated and thought about and analyzed and planned, while Chase is just a go with the flow kind of bro. I do what I like because I'm from New Zealand. And a skateboard, you're not taking this seriously. He's like, well, you're not going along with the way I do things. And they're fighting with each other. And I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute. Are we actually getting conflict between Rangers that's actually legitimate? I'm impressed, especially when the episode is about a monster who gives people tooth decay. The fact that you can get a good story out of that, shoot, where's an Emmy? Daytime Emmy for you. Even when they're fighting the monster, they're yelling at each other, having arguments. I'm like, yeah, this is good. And Riley admits, like, look, man, the reason why I get focused like this is because when I got up against Fury the very first time, I wasn't on top of my game, so I want to be prepared for the next time. And Chase is just like, look, we're dealing with giant monsters coming from space. You can't plan any of this stuff, bro. You just gotta go with the flow, you know? For sure. Gotta go, skateboard. And then Keeper just rolls in like Splinter Yoda style and just like, hey, do you not understand that sometimes two people can have the same goal but take different paths? He throws like a ball just directly and he throws another ball that just bounces around off the board, off the wall, nothing but net, and hits the exact same place. And he's just like, there you go, lesson learned. Keeper out. And Riley understands what Keeper was talking about because Chase wasn't just running around being silly skateboarding. He was actually searching for the monster while Riley was getting prepared for the monster. They come together, they have their bro moment. They're like, man, hot shot, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that that's how you did things. It's all right, bro. We're all good now. And I'm just like, kiss already. There was even a cool part where Riley was like, look, I should have understood that I was assuming about you because since I grew up on a farm, people assume things about me being a farm boy. So I need to understand. And he's like, that's okay, hot shot. That's okay, bro. And I'm just like, kiss. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not joke about that? Is that gonna offend anyone? And so they actually end up working together. They figured out that by mixing their chargers and their weapons, they can actually make new attacks. The monster grows, Megazord shows up, they use a new Stegosaur, knock his teeth out. Literally knock his teeth out. Cavity is done. Everyone's happy. Now let's all go to the track and show you how awesome we are at flips and jumps and high fives in the air. Even at the beginning when Riley was like working out and he was like doing all these little crunches and stuff and I'm just like, man, that dude is fit. Why do I not look like that? Why was I not doing that when I was a kid? Oh, that's right, because I was at home eating while watching Power Rangers. It's ironic, isn't it? Seriously, I was gonna write this episode off as like tooth decay monster, whatever, but the whole storyline between Riley and Chase is what really sells this thing. Once again, this cast doing a great job, but I gotta give kudos to the writers on this one. The fact that you could take this incredibly silly sounding storyline and make it a decent episode, I'm proud of you. But seriously, can you guys start like a Power Ranger fitness program for people who didn't get fit because they were watching Power Rangers? I think it's only fair. This is your fault. You fix this. So yes, as I joked about earlier, there are 2 Indiegogo campaigns going on right now by former Power Rangers. One is called Survival's End. It's this film that's going to star Austin St. John. And then there's another one where all different Power Rangers are coming together to make an independent film that's not going to be a Power Rangers movie, but it's going to be a movie that stars a bunch of Power Ranger actors. I'm going to put links to both of them in the description, so if you want to check them out or donate donate, that is on you. You can check it out. All these former Power Rangers have been cool. I've met a lot of them. They've been super nice. So when they do something like this, of course I want to support. However, let me make something clear here. Power Rangers news that I get directly that comes to me, it is like official stuff. The episodes coming up, anything that's happening with their social media. Anything else unofficial, I find it out by stumbling upon it, or I find it out by you guys telling me. If there is something out there that you think I would have an interest in and I have not mentioned it, please feel free to suggest it. You can always suggest it in the comments. You can always suggest it on my social media. Some of you get a little antsy when it comes to the Power Ranger news, yelling at me or calling me names or threatening to unsubscribe, any of that kind of nonsense because I haven't mentioned something. It's very, very juvenile. It's rude. You don't go to House of Cards and tell Kevin Spacey what to do, right? Okay, I love you. Just had to make that clear. So let me know in the comments what you think of this episode of Power Rangers and what's your favorite cake. Cake. Why are they doing an episode about cake? It's pie day. Thumbs up this video, and if you're new here, tickle that subscribe button. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Addy 5000. Chain chomp, y'all.